That's how I've been eating. I've tried it by itself without cooking it.
Yeah.
Tried it. I wasn't a big fan on
I don't think I've ever had just raw asparagus.
it. People at my church, that's how they eat theirs. I'll give it a shot.
I've never even
No,
heard of
now that
anybody
you
eating raw asparagus. It's crazy.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
But they said they enjoy it. And I went to go cook me some. I was like, I'm gonna try this before I cook it, see if I like it.
You see, I mean, it's not like a carrot.
If they detect you, fighters will soon attack. You found the
But
first
I mean,
cache.
it's kind of the same thing like broccoli. It's like I won't eat like a ton of raw broccoli, but like if I'm making like a salad bar, I'll get a couple pieces. I think this was the start. Okay, throws me off when you get like join somebody mid mission. I don't know where the hell I am.
Honey, you home?
What is this?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh.
Oh, what a nothing. Just didn't. What's this thing?
Subscription announcements don't come through no more?
I probably haven't re-enabled it since I rebuilt this or installed a new hard drive. It's like a you have to do a certain thing for the sound alerts. You should still get the visual.
You didn't see it, did you?
Well, I wasn't looking. I was trying to dodge a laser at the time. I'll repost it and see. It might be hidden or something.
Sexy 3 months. 5 years for 3 months.
Oh. What?
something.
What the hell? There we go. What? Damn it.
Then PCs or other players.
What the hell is going on? I think it's because of the stupid shield here.
You have broken
There
their
we go.
ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Let's see. There it goes. It says, well, it says new subscriber. What the hell? What? Oh. Because it's going through like crystals for some reason. That's weird. I don't know what the hell happened there. It went through. So Crystal started streaming, sort of, briefly, one time.
I know. I've seen it. I watched.
We just kind of threw it together with a default template.
It was a month ago.
Yeah.
The reason why I know that because my little thing to post saying I've resubscribed. She didn't even acknowledge it.
You found a second cache. My readings indicate one more.
I don't believe.
Too much moving going on.
Yeah.
Too much moving going on.
Yeah, it's good.
Another
lot of
job
movement.
well executed.
But it's pretty smooth and fluid movement, too, though.
What the heck are you?
Huh?
You don't even look like you.
I'm this guy on the left here.
Can't see it because you're.
Huh?
Oh, but guy on the left. But what are you?
So this game is, let me go back here. So I am actually this person right here. And I'm inside this like mech suit basically. And as you play,
Alright,
you
okay.
learn more. You unlock more mech suits, so I can come in here and change from all these different types of mech suits.
Oh, so your body's inside that thing, controlling like a robot thing.
And each one of these has, different abilities and powers. Some are better with melee, some are more like mages and better with their powers. And some are better at single targets, some are fast, just all kinds of different play styles. And then you have a primary weapon, secondary weapon, and a melee weapon. And then you have a companion.
Operator, were you visualizing a
So you can have little robots following you, or little cats or dogs, just depending on, again, each one has its own advantages. Yeah. Oh, show you when I go back to this mission here. So I can actually jump out of my suit. And my little human has abilities too. But my human's really weak. So I can do this. And leave my suit there. Shoot like a laser gun.
You found a second cache. My readings indicate one more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You found all the caches. It has developed immunity to your attacks. Try something different.
The shit. This is the one the dragon found a secret wall on. Still can't figure out where he found it. Didn't go all the way down here. Stuck.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
But kind of like in Warcraft, there's mining and fishing and herbalism in this game. There's PvP. Everything a grown boy needs.
Apparently, there's some other game that's now, like, I've seen people want to play Doom.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
There's other games, Arc something. I don't know what it is. Arc Raider. I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
That coming out and it's supposed to be pretty darn good.
I've been seeing a lot of like TikToks about like other survival games, but like half the time I can't tell if they're like AI generated bullshit or what.
Well, Dune Awakening is.
Yeah, I know that one.
Everyone's apparently liking it real well.
Yeah, I just worry about the in game.
$60, yeah, it'd be hard.
Well,
Definitely hard.
I just meant with me, with my track record of single player games, like I typically don't ever play them through or anything.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah,
So,
I got one of my friends allowed me access to his library, so I have more games. I know.
Mission complete.
He's got like 4
Excellent
people
work,
on his
Tenno.
deal. So, it's all 4 of us pretty much having our whole library put together. Oh boy. Make you something to eat. Like what? Alright. How about you do chore first real quick, and then I'll get you something on the way. Come here.
Subject found. Significant trauma. Removing the galleon to assess Kuvalich viability.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform synthesis.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
excuse me. Jesus.
I will consider what I have learned from this skirmish.
found a second cache. My readings indicate one more. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Motherfucker. Just fucking come here with me. It sucks whenever like the other people want to leave and it's just like, well, we're done. Yeah, dude, I want to keep looking. Yeah, I'll fucking quit so soon.
Can you only farm within inside of a, what's that, a dungeon or quest thing or what?
Basically. I mean, no, there's some open world areas too. But stupid.
Another job well executed.
Guess I'll come in here solo. So the primary, like the majority of everything you can do in the game, as far as farming, is basically it's just a big dungeon grinder. So when you open up the main map here, you get all the planets in the solar system. You click on each planet, and each one has missions to go to, but in like Warcraft terms, each one of these is a dungeon with a different goal. Some of them are to like go capture one guy, some of them are to kill a boss, some of them are to defend yourself against endless waves of mobs, and for every 5 minutes you survive you get a reward, but every 5 minutes the mobs get harder. Some are like defend one point, and every, I think, 3 waves that you successfully defend it you get a reward, and you can continue or decide to continue on and on. But then there's open world areas where you pick up like bounty missions, and it's big open world that you can like open up your little like flying suit and fly around in it. And it'll send you like 5 different points on the open world map to go do stuff. And then there's railjack missions, which is a 4-person big battleship that you go on. Same concept, it's just a dungeon with a big battleship instead of a player.
Who supposes everyone has to be somewhere?
But it also has a whole extensive quest line with a great story and everything. Like, I really like the story in this game compared to other games. Maybe it's just because I'm more of a sci-fi fan. But like Warcraft lore was, you know, it's interesting. It's got some cool stuff, but I've never like really paid attention to it.
Leave no one standing.
I'm not creative
My
enough
intel
to come up
suggests
with a
there
whole
are rich
story.
enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to
Speaking of
pinpoint
which,
the
did you know I'm
exact
making a
location.
RUM-Gaming board game?
Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Yeah, it's actually like almost ready for beta testing. So, you ever heard of like choose your own adventure books?
Those oculists are scanning for targets.
You hear me?
What's that now?
Sentient is onto you. Look
So
out.
choose your own adventure books are like you read page 1 of the book, and like on page 3, it'll have you make a choice. Like, do you want to save the princess or investigate the castle? And if you choose save the princess, it'll say turn to page like well, it'll say turn to page like 17, and then you read like 17 and 18, and 18 will say like, you know, do you want to save this guy or this guy? Choose a page, and so the book will have like 10 different endings, and so each time you read it, you know, just depending on which path you chose that time, you get different results and different endings. Well, there's a board game that did that. It's Choose Your Own Adventure, like group reading board game, or like card game, I guess. It's just cards to read. But it's Choose Your Own Adventure. You know, you get items and make choices and have different endings. And so I decided to implement that kind of game to make a RUM-Gaming board game. It's Buford Black's like adventures through space.
Who come over with the toy?
So I'm doing almost all of it with AI's help. So I just told AI what I wanted with the parameters, and it made a series. It made the instructions and a series of cards for me, and then I just kept feeding it more to say, all right, well, give me some more cards, give me some more cards, give me more items, give me more endings. And then I've been going through and like fine-tuning it to how I want it to be. And then I did the same thing with an art AI. Told it to make me all the artwork to play with the cards.
Do a good enough job on it, you might make some money on it.
Yeah, it's kind of. I was thinking. We were tossing the idea around about whether we wanted to like go to like Kickstarter or something with it. Died. But then I was like, well, you know, like, let's say it did become popular on like Kickstarter. Well, I don't want to be sitting here trying to make 5,000 copies of a board game in my fucking living room, you know? So, figure we'll just play it by ear. First I gotta, you know, finish it. Then I'll decide if I'm gonna do something more with it other than just make some copies at the paper print shop in town. Give them to friends. But I did some mild research into it. There's lots of companies out there that'll like, you know, make all the components and shit for you, like make a box. And but of course, you know, much like anything of that nature, the more you buy, the cheaper it is. But they're expecting you to make like 1,000, not 50.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
And
unit
1,000
approaching.
cost a few $1,000s at least.
Yeah. My rough math at the moment, like, this one company, everything actually wasn't too bad. I got the box and custom dice and a little neoprene game mat instead of a folding cardboard board. And something else, I don't remember. Like, all that wasn't going to be too bad. To get like 70 of them was going to be like 20, 30 bucks a piece or something. And when it came down to make the cards, because there's like 80 cards, and I want them to be like the size of like an index card, it was going to be like $60 per deck, like damn near $1 a card.
A little crazy.
Yeah, so I was like, well, fuck that. Like, you know, I can just go to like the local print shop and down. I might have to get like a paper cutter and like, cut them myself or some shit. But like I said, I kind of stopped researching after that because I'm like, it doesn't really matter until I actually get it done. But I have it all. I could literally like print it on my printer right now and test out the game. There's just a few of the like choices. Because a lot of the ones that chat AI made were generic. It was just like, you pass, move forward 2. You fail, move back 1. And I wanted to add more detail and descriptor to make it feel important in a sense.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Maybe? No. This little puzzle, you just have to sit here and charge these 4 posts. And you get a reward.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
What's in the red
Another
canister?
job well executed.
They just explode.
I gotta make
I can show you this open world area.
I gotta make 20 loaves of bread Friday and Saturday, and probably about 100 cinnamon.
You gotta mail me one, huh? A couple.
I don't like. How long would it take for a package?
Like 2 days.
2 days. I might have to not be able to do it this weekend because all this bread's going to a fundraiser thing for the kids' Falls Creek to pay for the Falls Creek. It's $150, but I'm making enough that sell it for if all of it sells, it'd be about $400 to $500, and it's $150 per kid. I got my kid and my nephew going, so that paid for both of them. Give them a little bit of money to spend while they're there, and give me a little bit of money to buy the materials. I just want enough just so I can what I'm spending to make this stuff, resupply it. So it'd be about $6 back. Boy should have about $60 be able to spend.
I almost bought a sourdough this past weekend. So, went to like the little festival here in town, annual festival. They had a Parmesan rosemary sourdough.
I've been made Italian herb parmesan. It's like really good for like a spaghetti or lasagna.
Where did the bounties from?
But jalapeno and cheddar, one that most people want down here. So I'm making 12 of them. I'm gonna make 4 lemon blueberries, and then 4 blackberries.
The wife wants to try her hand at making sourdough.
Well, I can give her starter. She don't have to go through that process.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be better for her to actually learn the whole process.
I killed my first starter. Didn't know what the heck I was doing properly. It took me a second try to get a good starter established.
It's funny, you see TikToks and shit, like people that have like the starter that's been like handed down from generations and shit. Like,
You know what the oldest one is, right?
no, it's a
About
random
900
fact.
years old. It's about 900 years old. It's old.
It's like
Old.
there's somewhere that has like, I want to say there's a restaurant that has like a never-ending soup or something like that.
Yeah, it's like Asian. I think of what it is, but it's a soup, and leftover soup stays in there, and just keep adding stuff to it every day. Yeah, I bet it's pretty good though. I bet it's amazing. I mean, it doesn't get bad because eventually all the old stuff does make it out.
Yeah.
To a point, but this starter. I mean, I started this in December. So what? It's a little over 6 months old now. So.
Only, what, 899 and a half more years ago.
Yeah, to get caught up. By then, they're going to be at 2K.
Just gotta go sabotage them.
I bet they have multiples of it. Because what you can do is you can dehydrate it. If you dehydrate it, and you can put it dehydrated to a powder form, and you put it inside the freezer. And then it never goes bad in the freezer. So 20 years down the road, if you accidentally kill your starter, you can pull that out of the freezer, boom, got your starter again because dehydrated. But making cinnamon rolls too. Cinnamon rolls for 9 cinnamon rolls in a tray is $10. Buying
There is so much to be done here on
the
Deimos.
sourdough bread, if it's special bread, you know, with stuff inside of it, $15. Normal sourdough, I just charge $10. And, people have been buying it. I haven't sold a ton of it. I've given more away than sold. But if maybe next week I can make you some and get it shipped like on a Wednesday or something like that, and send the RAM with it. It's like I sent you that RAM anyway. And which one you want?
I don't know. Anything?
Jalapeno cheddar is the most popular.
I pretty much eat them all. So.
Yes, I do appreciate one who is not afraid
I'll try to
of
make
a
you.
little
I'll try to
work.
make you 2 different. Send 2 loaves.
Unsurprisingly, you
Well,
are
that
just,
RAM.
just
a stranded
find the
corpse
time, like the
agent
next time you're gonna make like
Soon has
3
run
different
into
kinds or
difficulties
something, and just make one extra of all 3
Your truck
kinds.
is useful at
Oh, I could-
times. Kindly
I
see if
can
you
do
can
that
help
next-
him at all.
Typically for church every Sunday I have jalapeno cheddar, lemon blueberry, and blackberry. Occasionally the Italian herb parm. So I mean, if everything goes right, I can make you 4 loaves.
There we go. Here's one of the open world areas. And I can jump into my little flying suit here. But you see, I'm like stage 1 of 5 for this mission.
I mean, damn, look.
Damn. I mean, for a free game, you really can't fucking beat it.
Oh, it's free?
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, it's 100% free. Nothing. I'm trying to say. Nothing that really slows you down, technically. They do have ways to basically make you want to spend money.
but you're not against other people though and stuff that where they're buying stuff and not hurting you, right?
No, there's no pay to win. No, what it is like, so these frames, the suits that I'm in, there's like 40 of them to get. Well, my inventory. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, collect them. Jesus. I can only have like 10 in my inventory. Afterwards, I either have to sell them to make space for the new ones, or I have to spend a like special in-game currency. Fuck. There's nothing in Warcraft like it. It's like, imagine if you could, like, like the WoW tokens you could buy for your subscription. Like, imagine if you could spend those on things. But it's not.
Kinda can, because you go to GDKB after selling a WoW token.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, if there wasn't anything to resell it for.
One more time. Already done that one. Staying working here. Kids over here trying to grab the bread, up the stretch and folded. for his, so he can learn. Hey, grab the little cutter thing out from underneath it. But it's underneath there.
Yeah, basically they make you pay for your inventory increases, because you can only hold so many weapons, so many frames, so many companions. So, like, that's the only thing you really, I feel like you kind of have to pay for, because if you want to, you know, like, imagine a Warcraft, I guess that'd be the good comparison. So, like, if you can only have, say, like, 3 characters. No, like 3 characters, because imagine these frames are kind of like different classes and specs, basically.
Oh, they're called frames. I didn't know they were.
Yeah. So it's like, imagine if you could only fucking have, like, you know, 3 characters and 3 specs, and that's it. And if you ever wanted to have another, like, if you wanted to try out, like, Shadow Priest instead of Holy Priest, you have to make a whole nother priest and make it holy. But you can only have 3 unless you pay almost real life money. I mean, you can get the currency in game, but not super effectively. But they also give you coupons, so you get daily login rewards, and every now and then, almost like once a week, it feels like they'll give you like a 50% off coupon to buy that currency from them.
I think you may stumble on some sort of nest. There's a lot more infested showing up out there. Guard yourself, Tenno.
You keep this part locked down for a bit.
Yeah, there's also missions where you totally go in this suit, and you have like a Gatling gun and a whole different set of abilities as well.
The infested appear to see this as a territorial dispute. They are not backing down.
My favorite guy to play is this guy that summons these tentacles and picks all the mobs up around me. And it does damage to them as well. And if I kill them while they're in the tentacles, they have like a 50% chance to drop more loot.
Infested casualty rate has topped 50%.
That's just a really somewhere.
They barely reached your perimeter. You're almost to me. Don't stop now.
Hostiles eliminated. Utterly eliminated. The area is secure.
The pack of monstrosities that were chasing me gave up around there. I'm sure they've all crawled off by now. Should be perfectly safe.
Hive located. Destroy it with weapon fire. Infested activity spiking. They will be upon you soon. Cleared. We should locate another hive.
Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it! Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
Yeah.
Area cleared. We should locate another hive.
Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it!
That got their attention. Hostiles incoming. All clear. Task performed with creditable expedience. Additional reward authorized.
Well, if I'd had you around, I never would have gotten into this mess. Keep looking, Tenno. I think you're close. Perhaps if you bait out the prime infested in the area and kill it, you might then retrieve me. You can do that, right?
I suggest eliminating infested in the vicinity to secure bait. Construction materials. Now place the materials in the vessel and start the infusion process. This will lure infested to the area. Kill them near the vessel to finish concocting the bait. Only infested that are terminated in proximity to the vessel contribute to the infusion. Proximity alert. Baited target has arrived. Immediate termination is advised. A flawless victory. Well, effective anyway. The target is
Didn't
no
anything.
You exterminated both the alpha specimen and its mother? Most impressive. But impressive. Is the next step, by any chance, saving me? You made it. Oh, I could kiss those scary metal feet of yours. One last favor. Please watch my back while I collect the last of my samples. I can't go back empty-handed after all this. There you are. Oh, a sight for sore eyes. Look at you. Magnificent. What a relief. I was expecting to get my head bitten off at any moment. While you're here, can you help me collect some samples? Just a few, and then we're gone. I swear. That ugly one just coughed up what we're after. Could you grab a sample for me? Beautiful. Now we just need a few more lights.
I'm still here. I'm just doing this bread stuff right now.
Fine,
Just wondering why I'm being quiet.
just focusing on this mission, trying not to die. I feel like I'm the weakest person here.
That's more than enough. I'm in your debt, my gargantuan little friend. This is the part I hate. When I upload the data, the infested will undoubtedly come sniffing about. Do not let them interfere. Done and done. Every sample uploaded. Science and your entire friend owe you a debt. Huzzah!
Congratulations, Tenno. As I said, Un has his uses. The sample data he just sent, for example, is acceptable. here to it. I can't say I blame you.
Mother token. Bunch of all these parts that I need for other things.
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dreamers.
Scattered across Cambion Drift. Thought you were on a call or something.
Huh?
I thought you were on a call or something.
No, didn't have any of my headphones with me, so. The package has been delivered. You can go tonight and pick it up.
Okay.
Let's check what's next.
Yeah, I found one. Yeah. This. Maybe this one's inside. That just brought me down faster. North. Looks like it's this thing. So let's go check in. I can see this one right there. Well, they found the obelisk, but I don't know what they're supposed to do.
You've saved its lifetime. It'll serve you loyally, but first we need to address the infestation in its system. Pay me a visit soon.
Back to the ship.
It's that time again, dreamers.
Well, I think that's gonna be it from me for now.
You know?
It's time for
Yeah,
Noah
been
to
playing for like
say
4 hours.
goodnight.
I'll take a break.
Alright.
Accomplished somewhat of a goal. The other goals I don't know how to do. Trying to do this quest line here, but or like weekly missions basically. This one I have to be like exalted with the reputation of a place that I just unlocked last weekend. And then this one, just don't even understand what it's telling me I have to do. I'm gonna have to like Google it and figure it out. Just trying to get these fancy rewards, man.
How many factions are there to get
Oh,
rep on?
too many.
Like more than WoW or?
Well, I don't know about that. But, so, the problem, I guess, is how the factions work here is one, you can only earn so much with each faction a day.
Ah.
And then
So you gotta do it every day then.
Yeah, but, I mean, yeah. But how their reputation works is the reputation is also a currency. So like say to get to friendly, you need 100,000 reputation, right? Well, once you get 100,000 reputation, you then turn in that 100,000 reputation to unlock like the friendly title, and then you go back to 0 reputation.
To take time for themselves.
And then when you go to that vendor, you can now buy things that require you to have the friendly title, but they also cost you reputation to buy the items from the vendor. So you basically like do your daily quests to grind out that reputation so that you can rank up, and then like once you're like max rank, then go grind some more of the reputation to be able to buy the stuff from the store. Some of the items cost like 20,000 reputation, and you can only earn 22,000 a day. So it's like some of the shit that you need to buy will take you like one whole day. It only takes like an hour to cap out. It'll take like an hour of farming to buy one item, and then come back the next day to buy the next one, and so on and so on. I mean, it's a game that's meant for you to always have something to grind towards.
Something always to grind and WoW.
Yeah. It's just a different kind of grind. There we go. Factions. Oh, wait, no, that's just enemy factions. That's not...
Give me a second, Bryson.
It's a death
Give me a second, Bryson.
Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I'll be back later.